Good morning, miss. I allowed you to unmute
Good
yourself,
morning.
okay?
Good morning.
Good
Morning.
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 Okay, let's start. So, as you can see, our lecture this week is a reading comprehension lecture, and the lecture that we are going to take this week is really interesting, and it's very nice. It's not boring at all. So let's now together check what is the theme, what is the lesson about, and so on. So let's start first with the theme. So the title of our theme for this week is Endangered Animals. By raising your hands, please, who can tell me what do we mean by endangered animals? Yes, Karam.
Animals that are in danger.
Okay, but what do we mean by endangered?
It's not in danger.
That endanger, يعني, that's something hazardous. No, endanger means something different. Yes, Adam Hayek.
The animals are they have an issue.
Not really.
Miss, like they'll
Yeah.
or miss like they'll extinct.
Very good. When I say endangered animals, I mean animals who are close to extinction. يعني they are about to extinct. Okay? يعني they are about to disappear, to vanish. Okay? Have you heard about some animals which vanished? They are not found anymore, like, for example, dinosaurs? Is there any dinosaur nowadays?
No.
No, so they extinct.
No.
So they were endangered and they extinct, they disappeared. So when I say endangered animals, I mean animals who are about to extinct, to disappear. Then why do you think some animals are becoming endangered? Due to what?
Wildfire and all the problems.
Problems like what?
Due to people that hunt them.
Very good. Due to hunting, for example, excellent.
Wildfire.
Due to fires, due to natural disasters. Very good. So there are many reasons why animals are becoming extinct or becoming endangered. Some people are hunting these animals, or poaching is one of the reasons. They hunt the animals for a certain economic reason. Yani they hunt, for example, the crocodiles for its skin, they hunt tigers for their fur, and so on. They hunt elephants for their trunks, okay? And some animals are disappearing also due to natural disasters, some others because of destroying their habitats. What do I mean by a habitat?
Home.
The home.
Where
Very
they
good.
live.
Very good. Tab, what do I mean when I say some animals are becoming endangered due to destroying or to the destruction of their habitats? How do you destruct an animal's habitat? How?
You can break it down or something like brick.
So give me an example.
An example.
Talk about birds, for example, different kinds of birds, parrots, and these weird with birds that we haven't seen and they are really endangered. Okay, let's say that the birds live in trees, right? They build nests and live in trees, right?
And then people that cut the
Yes.
trees.
Exactly, cutting trees or deforestation. Also, this is one kind of destroying an animal's habitat due to to deforestation, to cutting trees out. These animals are losing their habitats, are losing their homes, and consequently, this is leading to their death also. Okay? Yes, Lamar.
Miss, also they build the houses and the roads in the forests.
What?
They build houses and roads in the forests.
Yes, very good. But that's why they're the destruction, all kinds of destructions. طيب, let's now move to the picture that you have here. Here in the picture, you have some kinds of animals which are endangered, which are about to extinct, and we should protect these animals and so on. Now we're going to watch a video which is very important, very, very important, which talk about some endangered species and the reasons why these animals are endangered. Pay attention to this video. And when you watch it, we are going to discuss it together, okay? Yeah.
Leopards, rhinos, gorillas, pandas, polar bears. Why are all these animals endangered? Now in Endangered Animals. About 1/3 of all animals and plants are endangered to become extinct. No good news, unfortunately. How do they actually become endangered? And what animal species are affected? The Amur leopard is one of the most beautiful big cats, but also one of the world's rarest. Its habitat is being increasingly destroyed due to deforestation and slash and burn. This is why the Amur leopard is an endangered species. A rhino's horn is a desired trophy for hunters and a valuable booty for poachers. They do not care that these animals are nearly extinct by now, and that hunting rhinos is forbidden. This beautiful sea turtle is a protected species. Nevertheless, it's being hunted because of its shell and meat. The pollution of the ocean is a threat to the hawksbill turtle too, particularly the plastic waste floating throughout the ocean. The turtles cannot distinguish this from jellyfish. Poachers are the biggest threat for mountain gorillas. Due to deforestation and slash and burn, it's getting increasingly difficult for the apes to stay in their habitats and to find enough food. The scales of the pangolin are believed to be a medical cure. This belief is fatal for many of these animals. Yet, the scales actually consist of the same material as our fingernails. The polar bear lives in the Arctic region and mainly feeds on seals. Due to global warming, the Arctic ice is increasingly melting. This means that the polar bear has to move further north again and again in order to survive. The red panda feeds on bamboo. Due to deforestation, it finds less and less food and protection. The red panda is also being hunted because of its beautiful coat. The giant panda also feeds on bamboo. The clearance of forests is not the only threat to them, though. The problem is that bamboo only blossoms about once every 100 years and then dies off because of a lack of nutrients. Therefore, it's very difficult to reforest bamboo. Why do animals become endangered? A lot of animals lose their habitat due to global warming, deforestation, increasing pollution, hunting, and poaching. Wow, all these animals are living too far away to help them. You don't have to travel to the rainforests or rob your piggy bank. Here are 6 tips. They also help to protect a great number of endangered animals in your region. Save energy. Switch off electric devices if you don't need them. The exploitation of coal and oil resources harms our environment and the animals. Avoid plastic. Use your cloth bag if you go shopping. Plastic bags are often dumped in nature, where the animals mistake them for food. Save water. Take a shower instead of a bath. And don't let the water run while brushing your teeth. Save the environment. Use your bicycle and the bus. Less exhaust gases are also good for our own respiratory systems. Less fish and meat. Many seas have been subject to overfishing, so that the natural environment has lost its balance. In addition, large forests are being chopped down only to create large pastures for cattle. Food from your region. Regional products don't have to be transported for thousands of miles by plane, trucks, and so on. This helps to save nature.
Okay. So, what did you understand from the video? What do you mean by endangered animals now? What did you understand from this video? And
Animals that are in danger.
yes, and why do some animals become endangered? Did you discover new reasons others than the ones we discussed?
Some animals because of their coats.
Yes, and from the
Yes. We
horns and
said because
scales
of pouching, we
skin.
said because of losing their habitats, we said because of global warming. What do you mean by global warming?
I don't know,
why,
Mrs.
why are some animals losing their habitats during to global warming? They
Is it
gave you an
hot
example
weathers?
about the polar bear. Yes,
Yeah, the snow is melting every single day, or they have to move north
exactly.
every single day.
Very good. So he has to move north in order to survive, and this is very difficult for such an animal. So this is an example of why are some animals losing their habitats. Even the panda, they talked about the bamboo forests, and they said that these forests are being destroyed, and you cannot reforest a bamboo forest
Takes 100
because it
years.
needs 100 years in order to grow.
Regrow.
Okay, so this is also one of the very difficult points. So did you understand in general what do we mean by the theme? This is what I want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Is everything
هاي
okay?
مس قطعت
Yeah.
الكهرباء.
It's okay, Karama, no problem. Okay, so shall we continue now?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we are going to move to something very important and something new. Okay, so you haven't taken this before, in the years before. This is a new skill. So now, please, I want you to focus with me because this is very, 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 very important. Okay? The skill for today is paraphrasing. Okay? I am going to explain to you today what do we mean by paraphrasing, how do we paraphrase, and why. Okay? Let's start. First of all, when I say paraphrasing, it means I'm restating or I am rewriting a certain paragraph or a certain sentence or a certain story or a certain text, but using my own words. This is in general what do we mean by paraphrasing. So when I paraphrase, it means I have to restate the author's words, the author's lines, a certain paragraph, a certain story, a certain poem, a certain text, but using what? My own words. Okay? When I say using my own words, it means I have to keep the same meaning, but with different words. Okay? Clear till now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I will repeat. I have to restate or rewrite a sentence, or a paragraph, but using my own words. Now, why do we paraphrase? We paraphrase when we want to take a certain part of a certain story or text. We paraphrase because we need to explain the idea the author wrote, but using easier words. So paraphrasing makes it easier for the reader to understand what the writer means. Okay? Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Continue?
Yes.
طيب. Now, in order to paraphrase, we have different steps and we have to follow them in order to have a successful paraphrase. So, the first thing you do when you paraphrase is you read the text carefully. I mean the original text, okay? You read it carefully. You underline or note any important specific words. It means you underline, for example, the unfamiliar words, the difficult words, the very important words in the paragraph. So, you read the text carefully. يعني I have a certain text or a certain sentence that I have to paraphrase. I read it carefully. For example, there are some difficult words. I underline them. I underline the words, difficult words, that I have to find synonyms for them. Okay? So when I look for the difficult words, I try to find synonyms for them. يعني, for example, if I have the word hazardous, I can replace it with the word dangerous. Okay? If I have the word excited, I can replace it with the word happy. So I always try to find synonyms for the words. Okay? Number 3, you have to find different ways of expressing the information in group of words. Yani you have to find a different way to organize the sentence or the words in your sentence or in your text or in the paragraph you are paraphrasing. Yani simply using your own words. You have to rewrite each sentence and of course try to find simple words, simple structure and vocabulary, but without changing the meaning. So you keep the same meaning, but you use different words. When you want to paraphrase after you understand the original text and so on, you put it aside to avoid copying and you paraphrase it from memory. And of course, you have to revise it at the end. The most important step of the 7 steps is the last one. Why? Because if you didn't follow the last step, your paraphrase is completely wrong. So what you have to do when you paraphrase, let's say, for example, you are going to paraphrase a certain paragraph. You have to start with a citation. You have to use a citation. What is a citation? يعني I have to start my paragraph with, the writer says that, and continue to paraphrase. The writer explains that, continue. The writer means, the writer claims. Okay? So, if you didn't use a citation, your paraphrase is completely unacceptable. So you have to start your paraphrase with a citation. Is everything clear? Are the 7 steps clear? We are going to apply now together, but are the steps clear?
Yes.
I didn't quite
Yes.
understand 7th.
What?
I didn't understand the 7th one. Like,
The last one? Okay. The last one, Miss, means if there is a certain paragraph that you have to paraphrase, okay? Before you write your paraphrase, you have to start with the writer says, or the writer explains, or the writer means, or the writer claims, and so on. لأنه أنتوا you are explaining what the writer says, so you have to start with this citation. Okay?
Oh, okay, now I got it.
Now we have a certain activity. Let's start together. Read the original text and paraphrase it. Okay? The United States, Germany, Japan, and other industrial powers are being transformed from industrial economies to knowledge and information based service economies, whilst manufacturing has been moving to low-wage countries. In a knowledge and information-based economy, knowledge and information are the key ingredients in creating wealth. If you look at the second paragraph, it's the same exact paragraph, but here I highlighted, or the words in green are the words that we are not going to change. We are going to leave them the same as they are. And the words which are underlined are words that we are going to find for them synonyms in order to paraphrase them. Okay? I started the paragraph with the writer means that. Forgot to write that. The writer means that the United States, Germany, and Japan and other industrial powers are being transformed from industrial economies to knowledge and information-based service economies, whilst manufacturing has been moving to low-wage countries in a knowledge and information-based economy. Let's start to paraphrase it together. If I started with the writer means that the United States, Germany, and Japan and other. If we want to find a synonym for industrial powers, what can we use? Hello?
Yeah, Miss Wade.
What can we use? You can search, you can use Google, you can use anything. Yalla, help me. I'm going to paraphrase it with you.
Miss, manufactured powers?
We can say manufacturing, very good, because manufacture means industry. Very good. That are being transformed. What can we use another word other than transformed? What do you mean by transformation?
Have been moving and like been moving.
Or changing, simply.
Yeah.
Okay, are being changed from industrial economies to knowledge and information-based service economies. Whilst manufacturing has been moving to low-wage countries. What do we mean by low-wage?
Countries that have like low materials and stuff. Low.
Poor countries, the third world countries. Okay, so we can say while manufacturing change has been moving to what?
Miss, can you repeat?
If we want to change has been moving to low-wage countries. So while manufacturing.
Miss, low wage, low salary.
Hey, low wage, or let's say poor countries, okay, or third world countries, okay, to third world countries or poor countries. In a knowledge and information based economy, knowledge and information are the key ingredients in creating wealth. Other than using key ingredients, what can we use?
Main ingredients.
Okay, main other than instead of key, but ingredients, we can use components. Main components in becoming rich. Okay,
Okay.
that's
Yes.
it. Is it difficult?
No. Correct.
Maybe this example is somehow difficult because new words and economy and so on. But usually when I ask you in the exam to paraphrase, I ask you to paraphrase a sentence from the text. So a very easy sentence, okay?
Yes, it's easy. Okay, Miss.
Yeah, it's very easy. Okay. That. Still have the vocabulary words. Okay, so read the following sentences to find the meanings of the underlined words through context. We have 6 vocabulary words, and every one of them is used in a certain sentence. So you have to guess the meaning of the yellow word using context clues, okay? Hello?
Okay.
Miss, why do you fall asleep?
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Wake up, please. طيب. Let's start. Adam Hajaji, please read the first sentence, wildlife.
Yes, miss. Wildlife, his love for nature was expressed through his wildlife painting.
Okay, his love for nature was expressed through his wildlife paintings. What do you mean by wildlife? He loves nature.
Living in the wild.
He loves nature.
Nature.
So his pictures or his paintings were related to wildlife. Very good. When I say wildlife, it means nature, forests, trees, everything related to green spaces, green areas, okay? The second sentence. Yes, Hassan, what Farid, please.
Okay, miss.
Yes.
بس أنا معلقة الصورة عندي.
Why?
Always like that. دايما في lecture.
طيب. آية شحيمة.
Yes.
Yes, miss. Please read the second sentence, please. Hello.
Extinction.
Yes.
Modern farmers
Farming.
farming methods have led to the total extinctions of many
Species.
species of wildflowers.
Okay. So modern farming methods have led to the total extinction of many species of wildflowers. So what do you mean by extinction?
Dying or
Disappearing. Okay. The disappearance of some animals or some flowers or some species. The third sentence, yes, Sari, read it.
yeah. Anna was taken to the hospital. Anna was taken to the hospital suffering of exhaustion after working all day at nights for several days.
Okay. If you work at night for several days and you haven't got enough sleep, so you would feel exhausted. What do you mean by exhausted?
dizzy, headache.
Tired.
Tired, very
Very
good.
tired.
When I say someone is exhausted, it means he is extremely tired, yani more than tired. Okay, so exhaustion means tired, okay, being tired, the state of being tired. That number 4, Dalal.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss. Read number 4, please.
Giving up smoking reduces the risk of heart disease.
Giving up smoking reduces the risk of heart disease. What do you mean by risk?
Leading to something bad.
Is it bad
it's
or
like
is it something
Exposure to danger.
Bad.
very good? Something that might expose you to danger. Excellent. Like, for example, if I jumped out of this, let's say, rock, I would be doing a great risk. So I might be harmed, but I'm doing it. That awareness. Yes, Maya?
Miss, is it like knowledge of a for a
Very good. Knowledge
situation?
of something, yes. The campaign was designed to increase public awareness about the dangers of water pollution, of pollution. So, awareness means to increase their knowledge, to increase their information about a certain subject. Very good. Number 6, recover. Who will read it? Yala ya Karam. Yes, Tamar Safiuddin.
MS.
We all
Yes.
prayed my sister would recover from her illness.
Miss, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Karam. I can hear you. I thought
Okay.
that you lost connection or something. So we all prayed my sister would recover from her illness. What do you mean by recover?
Heal.
Heal.
Very
Yeah.
good. Heal. To get well after a certain injury or a certain disease. Okay, so let's read the words. We still have only 4 minutes. Let's read the meanings and we'll stop here. So wildlife, animals and plants that grow independently of people, usually in natural conditions. Extinction, a situation in which something no longer exists. Exhaustion, the state of being extremely tired. Risk, the possibility of something bad to happen. Awareness, knowledge and understanding of a particular subject or activity. Recover, to become completely well again after an illness and injury. So this was everything for today. Tomorrow we are going to start with the reading lesson. Thank you so much and we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.
Bye, Miss.
Miss.
Bye, miss.